Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This video is about something that a lot of people stress about, majority of people stress about, and it's something that keeps them stuck and prevents them from getting unstuck, because it's one of the things that, but not like, I'd say like the number one thing that keeps people in that stuck position, and that is money stress. Now, this is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. This is just me showing my experience and what I would do and am doing. That is not in any way, shape, or form financial advice. But as I was saying, it's the stress of the lack of money, the lack of funds, causes people to stay stuck. Like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, I don't have the money to do this, I don't have the money to do that, I only live on X amount of dollars a month, I can't do this, and it, been there, done that, I get it, and I still fight with that, okay? But you can get out of it. But you just have to really, really want to do it. People say, oh, I don't want to, nobody wants to be, paycheck to paycheck and struggling and not living, just barely surviving, and I hear this like all day long, because I deal with people all day long, and this is what I hear 99.999% of the time, okay? Now, if you really want to get unstuck and to get your freedom back, you're tired of where you are, you're tired of being broke, okay? You're sick and tired of being broke all the time. I'm with you at that one. You have to change your mindset. Lack of funds, lack of money shouldn't stop you from becoming unstuck. You want to move forward. There's many ways of creating an income besides working your current job. And I understand, you go to work, oh, I'm tired, I get it. I'm the same way, I haven't been feeling that great the past couple of days. I get it. It's that time of the year, the little chest congestion, I get it. I go home, I don't want to do anything. I cook dinner, clean up, and if I sit down, I will fall asleep. That's why I understand that. I get tired. I get tired too. But like I said, if you really want to get unstuck and stop being broke financially, we're talking about at the moment, you can do different things as examples. You can create a side hustle, a side business, learn a new skill, depending on what you like to do. That's an individual choice. I can't tell you what to do. With me, I'm currently doing YouTube channel, and I'm creating ebooks. Excuse me. Two things that are out of my comfort zone as well, but they're things that I've come to like to do. In my case, as far as the writing thing, I found something when I was a child I wrote. And I'm still trying to decode it because, like I said, my chicken scratch handwriting, that was interesting. But anyway, so those are the two things at the moment that I'm doing. Now, like I said, to learn a new skill, you can learn. Sorry, like I said, I've been a little under the weather the past couple days. You can learn a new skill for free on YouTube. Tons of legitimate, good, free content that you can learn something. There's free courses you can take through on online universities and things like that. They're totally free. Just type into Google free lessons on whatever it is that you like. You'll fill in that blank at the end. And just do one thing at a time. Do 10 minutes before you fall asleep. I go home, like I said, I get some things done, and if I sit down, I try not to fall asleep. I try to do at least a half an hour or something, at least. I found that's like the max I can do on the days that I work, because I will fall asleep. After that, I'm just like, I'm out. So, having the lack of funds isn't something that should stop you. Okay, being broke shouldn't stop you. Now, everybody has debt. I got it. So you just start nibbling away at that debt. As I mentioned before, just take a little piece at a time. Take your smallest debt. I don't know. Say it's something that's $100 you owe on something. Okay. Do that one first. Done. That's done. And leave it alone. Don't reuse it again. Okay, it's done. Leave it. What's next? Then the next thing. I have credit card debt. Okay, like I said, this credit card has $200 debt on it. Okay, if that's your smallest one. Start nibbling away at that one. Just do your minimum payments. This is not financial advice, like I said before, but just do your minimum payments just to keep things stabilized for now. Try and stabilize that brokenness, and then you keep chopping away at them. If you can, the minimum payment's $25, for example. If you could pay $35, that little bit, you think, no, it's nothing. But a little bit, every little bit helps. So now you're not just paying interest, now you're hitting the principal of the thing. You just nibble away. And like I said, I understand it. I get it. I'm in the same boat. And this is what I'm doing. Little by little, chopping away, getting the little ones out. I have 2 big ones plus medical bills. Okay, 2 big credit cards and plus medical bills. And those are a little bit tougher, but not impossible. We're getting there. Just keep chopping away. For now, keeping things stable. Like I said, create another income source. YouTube is not hard to do. And you can make a YouTube channel that you don't even have to show your face. The way I do it, even with my ebooks and paperbacks and the YouTube channel, I use AI a lot to help me brainstorm, take my thoughts and the images I have up here and put them into actual something that makes sense. Review it again, change things I don't like, and then I'll post it, or I'll put it into a ebook or something. But you find what you like, and you can turn what you like into a side hustle or into a small little side business that you can get going to create your income. There are other ways of doing it than just working for somebody else. People think, I have to do a second job. I have to go from this job working for somebody else to go to this job working for somebody else, and you don't like either one of them. But you have to, because you got to pay the bills. I get it. I'm in the same boat. But you have to think about yourself. So I am thinking about myself. I have to pay my bills, so I got to go get another job. Well, instead of getting that second job, take that same time and put it towards learning a new skill, or taking a hobby that you might have and turning it into a little side hustle. You know, there are different ways of getting out of debt. Helping you to get unstuck. Don't let the money stress trap keep you there. People say, "Oh, I can't." You know, yeah, it might seem like it's easier said than done, but it's not impossible to do, because I'm in the same boat, like I keep saying, and that's what I'm doing right now. I work a full-time job, but I'm just becoming more focused. Now, even if you create a budget, that's fine, but the budget's not going to get you that unstuck, or get that freedom that you would want, which is the majority of people. That's what they want. There's some people who love being employees. That's fine. That's them. But the majority, in my many years of experience, that's not what they want. So just keep nibbling away at that debt. Find something that you like. Learn a new skill. Tons of free ways of doing it. And it just takes a little time, and you'll get unstuck and gain that freedom that you want. So I hope that you get something out of this. Hopefully you watched the whole video. Hopefully you got a little nugget or something out of this at least. And that being said, I will see you in the next video.